This video is going to show you how to do a thumb cast on using circular needles. If you are using circular needles to knit a flat piece, then there actually isn't a difference in the way you would cast on with the thumb cast on as with straight needles. The difference only comes when you are knitting a circular piece in the round. As you can see here, I've already knitted quite a few stitches just to save you watching me knit them all. As this is the thumb cast on, I started off with a slip knot, which I placed around the needle, and then I created further stitches by taking my working yarn in my left hand, wrapping it around my thumb, placing the needle from front to back, and then releasing my thumb from the loop and tightening it loosely around the needle. If you would like to see this from the very beginning, then please look at my thumb cast on video, which is further on in this blog or on my YouTube channel. Once you have cast on the number of stitches required for your project, if you are knitting in the round, I find it best to cast on an extra stitch and then before joining in the round, I must check whether all my stitches are facing in the same direction. If you find you have a twist in your stitches, then just loop it round until you find they're all facing in the right direction. If you end up with a twist in your work, this will obviously ruin your project, so it's quite vital that you double check before joining the round that all your stitches are facing in the same direction. Now that you're ready to join in the round, take the extra stitch that you've cast on and transfer it, this is the fiddly bit, onto your left needle, like so. Just take the working yarn around the side. So now you have your extra stitch on your left needle. Then I take the extra stitch and the first stitch that I cast on and I knit them together. So I pop my right needle through both of these stitches. I then loop the yarn as I would to knit around the needle, pull the needle through and knit those two stitches together. What you will find then is that as you knit in the round, you won't actually have a gap where you have joined your round together. I have tried other methods, and obviously every knitter is different, but I find that this method here of adding on an extra stitch, looping it onto the left needle and then knitting both that extra stitch and the first stitch that I've cast on together stops there from being a gaping hole as I go round. If you would like to learn further knitting skills, please join me on my YouTube channel or visit my blog indigovioletuk.wordpress.com. Here I am currently working through a Back to Basics knitting series, and I would look forward to hearing from you and sharing with you all that I've learned.